Hey yo, how's it going, boys? What is up? So it's back once again for yet another character impressions. This time we have Kane. Christmas. Yes. So okay, wait. Before we get into the thing, I just want to point out that this is just an impressions. Okay, this is not meant to be a review. Just gonna quickly mention that real quick. If you're actually expecting me to really fully utilize and check out every single thing about this character has, no, I think you're at the wrong place. I'm just looking through what this guy, his kit is, and I'm just, you know, pulling shit out of my ass and say things justly like, you know, what comes to my mind first, kind of thing. Okay, I may have missed this here and there, but that's what first impressions mean. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep it at that. Another thing is that I did not have a new haircut. No, this is literally my same hair. I just grew out my hair. I ran out of hair cream and this is what it is. Okay. But thank you for noticing. For some people who mentioned that I did not cut my hair. Okay, I'm probably cutting my hair soon though. I'm just waiting for. I'm probably gonna cut like next Monday or so. Yeah, I was thinking of cutting them right before the New Year's, not New Year's, the Christmas Eve shit. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of doing that before the big string comes up, but yeah, I just want to point that out. You're probably only gonna see this like once today or some shit and never again. But honestly, I've been streaming like this for a while now. I'm just too lazy to do my hair sometimes. But yeah, I ran out of hair cream and I'm just waiting for it to arrive. Alright, okay, let's get into it. Alright, Taiji bless. Oh wait, no, he has 1280 HP, he has 8800 attack, his fire, special, katana boy. Okay, Taiji blessing. Massive fire damage to foe, 3 random buffs to fire allies. Wow, so cool. Already better than his old one. Can they buff the old one already though? He's a fucking grand character for fuck's sake. Holy Star Cutter has 4 hit fire damage to a foe, 20% boost to caster's charge bar. Activates up to 3 times based on Kane's number of buffs. That sounds kind of insane actually. Burn the midnight oil. What the fuck did I press? Oops. Burn the midnight oil. Boost to fire allies critical rate and hit rate and damage cap. Bonus fire damage effect. Oh, that looks fucking insane too. But I think this is 12 turns. Yeah, 12 turns. So it's 12 turns, 6 turns, yes? Okay, cool. And then the last skill is Stellar Speed. Extend fire allies buff durations. Excludes 1 turn buff. So this is 7 turns. And looks pretty good. Unstoppable Avalanche. Boost to CA damage and CA cap based on the number of buffs. When Kane has 15 or more buffs before attacking, charge attack activates twice. Must be Anira's best friend, I think. Happy Trails. Win damage reduction to fire allies. Dispel cancel effect to fire allies at battle start 1 time. Takes effect even when Kane is a sub ally. Oh, that's not bad. He looks pretty good for Guild War, yeah. just briefly looking at him like that is really good for Guild War, yeah. Strawberry Slasher, man. It looks almost. They literally just took Ichigo and just put all this shit on it, and it's a new weapon. Wow, damn, so good. Berry Merry Serration. Restore all allies' HP and shield effect. Big attack and small HP. No full limit break. Alright, so in other words, trash. Okay, let me see. So Ogi has how many what type buffs? So he has Veil. He has 100% chance of 20% damage reduction, armored thing. So that's and third one is 10% uplift, 30% charge bar gain up, and 10% damage amplify. So you get 3 out of these 5. That's actually really good though. I mean, those are really good buffs though. And you get 3 out of that. I mean, it does look like he's just straight up a full auto character anyway. He's not really like a bursty character or any form by the looks of it. So 4 hit fire damage to a foe is 135,000. And then the activation goes up to 3 times. So in 0 to 9 buffs, he gets 1 activation. 10 to 14, he gets 2 activation. 15 and above, he gets 3. That's actually a lot of damage though. Yeah, this thing can hit a lot, man. 3 times activation and 135k per hit. So it's 4 times 3. Damn, man. That actually hits really fucking hard. 100% chance for 20% extra damage crit. And then 15% damage cap and 20% echo. This one lasts for 5 turns. I guess you can extend it like once. So he gets like 6 turns. Yeah, wait, can you... Wait, he doesn't have a cooldown reduction anyway, right? So... he can technically only extend this once, right? Because it doesn't look like he can get it up in time again, right? To extend this again. Pretty unfortunate. Okay. Third skill is pretty straightforward. Unstoppable Avalanche is based on the number of buffs. So each stack, right? Each stack of buffs. So it goes up to 15. Is it? Oh no. Oh, it caps at 10. So each stack, you get 9% CA damage and 3% CA cap. So it goes 9 all the way till 90. And then 3% all the way till 30%. I mean, it's Ogi specs, so it's kinda sure, I guess. Yeah. And then Happy Trails is... They didn't say how much is the wind damage reduction. Alright, the wind damage reduction is 10% and you get Dispel Cancel. Sure. But on paper, he looks a really, really nice character to have for Guild War when you want the full auto, because Guild War is next month and it's fire favorite. So in other words, he's gonna be pretty nice. The only I think his main issue is that he doesn't have Dispel Cancel like all the time, right? Because his Dispel Cancel is only straight up like once here? Yeah. Here? That's the only thing he has. Because there's no other way for him to get Dispel Cancel, right? Right? Can chat like help me out here? No, right? Is there any other way to like keep him from not getting dispelled on anyway? Like by himself, I mean. No, right? It's only that, right? Yeah, so that's kind of shit though, because it's like that means that he needs to actually rely on other characters when he technically is like, if you look at his skill kit, right, he looks like that guy where he's just straight up bursting with utility. He's that utility guy, you know? He buffs your team, he helps your team to overcap and shit. He actually does relatively decent damage as well because of this thing. But the problem, from what I'm seeing, so like right now, his main issue I feel like is mostly from needing at least another character to buff him as well. Because he needs to get a lot of buffs to really function, right? You know, because it's very similar to like those other characters, like say like Valentine Monica, for example, you know, or like even the Golden Knight, the Grand Golden Knight, or even I think the normal Golden Knight, the subtickable Golden Knight is like that as well. Like all these characters that are like just solely focused on the number of buffs, like their mechanics is just like the amount of buffs you have. So you need those characters that gives you that kind of shit, right? So for example, I guess one of the main things that obviously come out of my head, which until today is still kind of good, is that obviously is Anira, because Anira is like the staple, and that one buff gives you 5, right? Her one click gives you 5 buffs already to the whole team, which is very, very handy for him. But at the same time, it's like the problem with this is that she's not really super strong these days. You're only basically using her for the buff to get your consistent damage up as like Magna player, if you're a Magna player or whatnot, right? So at the same time, you kind of feel like, is there really a need to run a character like her? I wouldn't really say so. That's why I find it like Kane looks really good on paper because of the sheer amount of like stuff that he can do with like this. He can, you know, nuke like crazy. He can do all this extra stuff. Like, it's only this Dispel Cancel thing is kind of like, rather, instead of like at the start of the battle, I know this is great and all, but at the same time, it's like I kind of wish like this Dispel can be like initiated when, you know, say for example, if he managed to charge attack or something, right? To me, that the like charge attack twice, this kind of, so it's like if he has 15 or more buffs, he can automatically get Dispel Cancel after he CA reactivate, you know, once he done CA reactivation or some shit. I feel like if he has stuff like that, it'll probably be a lot better, because right now, while I think he's actually good for Guild War, he's probably bad for Guild War because you do not have Dispel Cancel. You need someone, in some other words, you need someone else to give you that Dispel Cancel to really fully utilize him. So that itself to me is already a little bit bad, you know, because it's like I said, to me this character is supposed to feed you the stuff, you know. He's basically like your steroids in a way. Like put it in that sense, right? The way he feels like right now, he's supposed to be that guy that gives your other characters steroids, because you know he has like a way to overcap, which is quite, I would say quite nicely too. It lasts quite long. It's 15% plus 20% echo and shit for the whole party. It's pretty nice, right? And then you get relatively nice buffs from this as well whenever he Ogis. But at the same time, it's like he doesn't really work really well on his own though, from what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? He needs other characters to go along with him, which kind of like, at the same time you go like, technically you don't even need to use him. You feel me? You know, it's like, because you know, a lot of times these days, the so-called the characters that we tend to go with these days, obviously now is like, not this Percival. Obviously is the brand new Percival. Everybody's running this motherfucker right now, yeah? Even on the screen on the left now. You have this guy, you have Medusa, you have Silva. And sometimes I think people run her Anna as well, for some reason. But yeah, it's like these few ones, and then you run a Kubira as well, and maybe Summer Izmir as well. These few ones along with maybe what's his name? Elmot again? Is it Elmot? I think that's Elmot, right? Yeah, Elmot, right? Yeah, this guy. This guy is also pretty fucking good too. So these are the few ones that, you know, nowadays people tend to like run when it comes to like full auto shit. Oh yeah, Christmas Nemone is still fucking the thing, by the way, until today. Because like, you know, if you were to compare Christmas Cain with Nemone, I would straight up pick Nemone, because Nemone is like just giving way more shit than the likes of Kane in a way, because you know she just permanently can just buff you like crazy, you know, with her Ogi, and then with her this thing, you just get like extra shit, right? You just get extra buffs and whatever, and then you can slowly heal up from time to time, because you know her utility is just straight up really that good, right? So that's why it's like Kane feels kind of eh. He sounds nice, but eh at the same time, you know. Yeah. So that's why it's kind of unfortunate. I was actually also hoping that the Kane's what's that? The this thing, his this buff activates thing. The third time, right? I was thinking like maybe 10 or more here activate, but he needs 15 buffs or more in order for it to activate for the third time. So in a way, the requirement of that can be a little bit steep. You know, in some way, I'm pretty sure you can actually come up with like a specific character composition to actually go along with him. But at the same time, to me, it feels like, you know, Fire was actually in a really rough spot before this, right? I'm sure probably if you guys have been playing for a while, probably already knew that. Only the guy on the left decided to appear, and then all of a sudden, oh, Fire is saved. Shit. But I wouldn't really 100% say that Fire is like 100% safe, because it's still fucking light gaming, right? It's still like light relic buster with fucking Florence and yeah, no shit, right? It's just that shit right now. So it's like, it's Fire is in a much better spot now, okay? No doubt about that. Fire is a much better spot, but it's not even anywhere as close as, you know, the likes of Wind, the likes of Dark, the likes of Light, the likes, even Water, I would say. Water is probably also better in terms like even bursting and even like full auto and shit, whatever. It's just straight up better. So Fire is still kind of like, it's better, but it's like, you know, he's climbing a little slow. It's still very slow, you know. It's taking its own time to hit it. So I don't know, maybe you're gonna get another grand character for Fire or some shit in like next week or something. Who knows? next Flash, we get the new fire character. Upgraded version of Vilnas or some shit. I don't know, man. Okay, so this guy has charge bar gain. He has what? Wait, seriously? That's skill damage, not skill cap. Wow, that's so bad. Nani? What? That's skill damage, not skill cap. What? And then one crit. Wow, dude. What the fuck? Wow, his EMP is shit. Jeez, man. Dude, what the hell happened to you? Your EMP sucks. I guess from like the get-go, if you're wondering what I should level if you get him or luck shit him in any way, is I guess obviously the main one, just go for crit and charge bar, right? The rest, you can just fill it whatever. You can go HP, you can go defense, you can go attack if you want, or you just want triple attack too if you so desire. That works as well, you know. Either way it works, because I think anything seems to be fine, because you know this EMP is fucking, it looks pretty shit, to be honest. It looks really, really sad, especially when he has like a straight up very, very nice nuke. Alright, okay, no more flashback. He has like a very, very nice nuke on his S1. He's not able to cap that shit. Come on, man. You know, at least give that to him, right? Like, what the fuck? Because the thing is, like, I know I've been saying this a lot already, by the way. Like, skill damage is one of those things that is very, very easy to scale up. Like, in order for you to cap skill damage, right, is like probably one of the easiest thing that you can achieve in this game. Like, probably the easiest way, like in terms of like easiest to hardest in order for you to cap a specific number or damage kind of thing. Skill damage is easily your number one, right? Skill damage, Ogi, and auto. Auto is straight up obviously the hardest in order for you to achieve, right? But like skill cap is like the easiest. So at the same time, it's like I'll never ever suggest anyone to even bother to go with that freaking skill damage EMP in some way. That thing is like super waste. Like, I don't think you want to waste 3 points on that. That's like the shittiest fucking thing you can actually upgrade. Like, even upgrading all the defense, the HP, the attack or whatever, that probably would just make a much better character already just by leveling those instead. Because, you know, you're either getting lesser incoming damage, or you can survive a little longer, or you can hit a little bit more consistent, you know? Rather than just, okay, let's just increase skill damage. And he technically only does that every 6 turns, isn't it? Because it's not like he has any form of like auto-activate his S1 or some shit, right? So I can understand. Okay, put it this way, I can kind of maybe understand a little bit more if this thing has some sort of auto-activation. So it's like if you're casting this non-stop, right? It kind of makes sense in that way. Maybe like you want to for like the lower level players, you want to like cap that first, just so that you can get a little bit more damage output out of it, because that probably is like your main damage per turn kind of thing compared to some other characters, obviously. But you know, so because he doesn't have that, you only do that like once every 6 turns, so it's kind of like fuck that, right? So there's no reason for you to do that. So that's why I feel like end of the day, right, he looks very, very mediocre. Unfortunately, he kind of falls he kind of falls flat on the ground really, really hard, because that a lot of like, dude, put it this way, right, his main source of like the utility of him, right, is just gaining a fuck ton of buffs, right? Really good buffs as well, but a huge but. Yes, I have a huge butt as well, but but at the same time, it's like, why does he has... Dude, this is a limited character, seasonal as well, by the way. He doesn't have any form of dispel cancel like uptime, you know? He doesn't have that thing going on for him, which to me it feels a little bit weird when, you know, he buffs like crazy. He can extend your buff. To me, it's like, what's the point of you extending their buffs when it's going to get, like, you have some shit that gets dispelled, right? Especially like his, I don't know, I think his shits, his Ogi literally can get dispelled, right? So it's like, right? It feels kind of weird, right? Don't you think? So it's like, yeah, I don't think you should really roll for this guy in particular. Maybe for the other character, but I haven't really looked at it yet. So, yeah, if you luck shit him, great. If you do not have any other characters as well, he's probably you're the one he's gonna carry the fuck out of you anyway. So yeah. But I guess that's as far as I can go for this character's Kane's character impression right now. Yeah. On the other hand, I forgot to actually put this in the beginning of the video as well, where I'm actually still alive. If you haven't realized yet. I know I haven't really posted any video for like 2 weeks, but yes, I'm still alive. I'm just been streaming really hard the last 6 days. Yeah. When was the PoE thing out? Yeah, it was 6 days, right? Yeah. PoE has been out for 6 days, man. We've been going hard, right? Wait, let me check. How much have I been streaming for the last 6 days? I think I've been going super fucking hard, though. The last 6 days, I've been doing 12 hours on average. Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video or on stream. Alright, good luck, have fun in your rolls and your single rolls. Hopefully you luck shit some. Instead of blue crystals all the way, like me. Okay, alright, bye.